Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to join your motifs together. I've joined a whole bunch here, but I'm trying to get you the best view so that I can show you the joining. Make sure your work is on the right side. Lay it in front of you like this. See, this is my long piece here, and this is where I'm joining my next motif onto. So just make a slip stitch, slip knot, and what I always do is keep this yarn to the left and count 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the one that I'm going to be going into, because remember, you're doing a corner, 2 single crochets, and then you're doing another corner. So that's why it's a multiple of 4. So I'm going to go into my, I'm just going to join my yarn here. Okay, and make sure this is the right side. This is the right side, and this is so. You've just joined your yarn, and you're going to chain. Now, I'm going to try and explain this to you the easiest way. Your corner was a double crochet, remember. So you're going to do 3 chain for your corner, which I did explain. Now, when you join your 5 chain that you had, you have to halve it. Because you're joining here, you do 5 chain, join, you do 2 of your chain, you join it with 1 of those chains, and then you finish the chain with 2. It's a bit confusing, but your 5 chain gets split up by 2, and then the joining is the 3rd, and then you're coming back around. I will show you, but just remember your 5 chain is split up. So for this one, there's my double crochet. Now I can't do 5 chain like I did on the other one, because I've got to join it. So I've got to split my chain, and I'm going to do 2. Then I'm going to join it with the 3rd chain of the 5, and I'm going to take this corner and I'm going to go into that corner. So make sure your yarn is to this side of your hook, and simply leave this as it is facing that way. Just lift it up this way. So you're just lifting it up towards you like that. Your yarn is on this side, and this is your double crochet, your corner. Just lift it up, and you're going to go in this way. Okay, and you're going to just slip stitch. I slip stitch because I like to make sure it's secure. So that's going to be considered the 3rd of your 5 chain. Now you've still got 2 more to do, and there's your 5 chain ultimately that you've done, except you've joined it on the middle. Okay, so now it looks like that. Now we've got to come back into the same spot, because we're making a double crochet for our corner. So I'm going to make a double crochet, and I'm going to go back into this corner. Okay, so do your double crochet. Now I've made that corner. Okay, now we've got to come back and join this next chain. So now once again, my chain 5 that I would have done and gone into there has to be split. So it's 2 chain, and then you're going to go into your next one on here, and you're going to do a single crochet. That becomes the 3rd of your chain, and now you've got 2 more to do, and then you're coming back. So you're going from one side to the other. I'm going from here to there to here to there, and just work with what you have. In the sense of you're going from one side to the other, and work with these as you're going. So now I'm in this one, and just remember your formula. It's 2 double crochets, then you have 2 single crochets, and then you do another corner. So here I just do a single crochet. So it's single crochet in there. Now we've got to chain 5 again, but remember, I can only chain 2 of my 5. Now we've just done this side, so we're heading back there, and there's your next loop waiting for you. So always make sure your yarn is that side, and you're coming up and under. So you do a single crochet there, and then you finish your chain 5 with 2. Now I've got to come back to the green. So I'm still good. I've did 2 there. I've still got 1 more single crochet. Now I do a single crochet. But remember, now I've got to chain 5 again. So I've got to chain 5, but I can only do 2. And I'm going back to the yellow, and that's still a single crochet on the yellow side, and that's the 3rd of my chain. Now I've got 2 more of the chain 5, and I'm coming back to the green side. Now this is, remember I said keep this yarn here because this is my corner, because we did Oh, I've got all this yarn here. That was a corner, 2 single crochet, so now there's my next corner. So it doesn't change this little system just because you're joining. So now I've got to do a double crochet in my corner, remember? So I did the 2 left of my chain 5. See, there's my chain 5. If you can see what you're doing, your chain 5 is still there. I've still got my chain 5. I've just joined it in the middle to this one's chain 5. So the concept is the same. So now I've got to do my double crochet in this corner. So it's a double crochet here and then chain 5 again, but as I said, you can only do 2 of those. 2, and now we're coming back to the yellow side, and look, the yellow is also a corner, so that means I need to do a double crochet in there. So we do a double crochet in there, and then we finish our chain 5 with 2. And I've still got to do another double crochet in this corner. So I do the other double crochet in that same space in that corner, and that's your, sorry, I'm a little out the camera, I'm struggling a bit to get you to see properly. Okay, so now I'm finished joining. So I'll show you what to do next, but now you can see you've still got your concept, your corner there, your 2 double crochets, your 2 single, and there's your corner again with the 2 double crochets. So it's the same thing, you've just joined. We did the double crochet there, now it's chain 5 again, but we are fine because we don't have to go into there. So now you do your chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you do your chain 5 and you just do your next stitch with a single crochet. And you do chain 5 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's another single because there are your 2 doubles, your single, so I've got 1 more single. Now the next one is a corner. So now you do exactly the same thing as you did on your on that first part. You do your double crochet for your corner with 5 in between and double crochet in the same space. Now you've just made your corner, and now you're going to go around. So now we're here and we've only got 2 left. Okay, so this is going to be, remember there's your corner, so this is a single crochet, chain 5, another single crochet in there, chain 5, and then you're going to just find a little spot in there, somewhere in here, and you're going to finish off. Slip stitch in there and cut your yarn. Yarn, cut it off and bring it through. Okay, so that's how you join it. As I say, it is a little bit of a trick to doing it, but it's not hard. Just watch the video and do it with me, and that'll probably be your best if you do it as I've done it. So there you go. Let's move on to our edging.